Hi Hans, welcome back to my channel, the place where the eyebrows are not twins, not sister, they come from a different planet. But luckily we're not gonna discuss brows today, we're gonna dig into NYX Off Tropic palette. I have the Hasta La Vista one. So grab a sunscreen and mosquito spray because I'm gonna spill some tea about this tropical lady. I think this is the cheapest palette that I've reviewed on my channel so far, and I'm super curious how it's gonna perform. I'm not the biggest fan of NYX eyeshadows. I think they are lacking of pigment, at least most of them. But I've heard this one is new formula and it's supposed to be better. We will see. But on the other hand, I'm a fan of NYX lips. I got this Vault and this is the best purchase ever. You have those crazy colors, even like light blue, black, like what you can create so many different makeups with this, and you probably saw this on my Instagram a million times already. Let's get back to the palette. So it comes just like this with this protective foil here. It doesn't come in any box, so let's just get rid of this nonsense. I'm not a fan of this foil packaging because people were touching this before I got this. But it's just £16, so obviously they have to cut coins somewhere, so it's better to not have like a nice cardboard packaging and have a good quality eyeshadows. Actually, in the Off Tropic collection you have two palettes. This one is called Hasta La Vista and is with this bright rainbow colors, and the other one is, I think, Shifting Sands, and it's more muted, more browny reddish shades, more, I would say, safe, not to call it more boring. So obviously I got the rainbow one because I'm not afraid of the color and I'm super curious how it's gonna perform. So let's start swatching. I'm gonna swatch, of course, the blue. And if you follow me long enough, you know that for a few months now I'm literally obsessed with the blue, and I'm so happy that Jeffree is dropping the Blue Blood palette. Of course, review is gonna be on my channel, but let's focus on the next palette. Okay, not bad. Definitely better than the regular NYX eyeshadow palette. This is, I wouldn't call it matte, I would say like a satin finish. Let me see if we can build this. I think it goes very nicely. We're gonna use this one today for sure. Let's swatch maybe one of the bright shades, maybe this pink here. It looks like this on the finger. Okay, not bad. A little bit on the sheer side, but you can build this. And now let's swatch this gold in the middle. Oh, this one is pretty. It's like a nice metallic gold. We have some options here. I don't know yet what we're gonna create today, but for sure we're gonna have like a Paradise Bird moment. I'm gonna prime my lips with MAC Paint Painters in shade Untitled. So I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit of this on back of my hand and apply on my lid with a flat brush. You can use concealer or any eyeshadow base. So with a fluffy brush I'm gonna dip into this orangey shade, and I'm gonna use this as my transitional shade and just put all over my crease. For my main shadow I'm gonna use this bright pink and I'm gonna put this in my outer corners. Oh, this is actually very nice. It's pigmented and it blends so nicely with the transitional shade. Ooh, next, I'm not mad at this palette so far. The only thing that for me is missing is the mirror over here, because I'm short-sighted, so I need a mirror to do my makeup, but as I said, it's just £16, so I don't expect to have everything. And I'm gonna smoke it out a little bit, because maybe probably at the end I'm gonna connect my eyeshadows with my highlight. Well, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna put this in my inner corner as well. This little socket over here. So now I'm gonna grab this dark purple and put this in my outer corner and crease. Oh my god, it blends so nicely. I wasn't expecting this from NYX. You know, this shadow is so nice that I'm gonna put this in my inner corner as well. I know usually we put something lighter here, but let's do it for fun, why not? I'm surprised how much I enjoyed this palette so far, but maybe let's not get the hopes up. We still have some shadows to go. As you saw, I didn't put eyeshadows in the middle because now I want to go with this electric blue. I was expecting a little bit more of a color payoff, but I'll try to build this. By the way, are you excited for the Blue Blood palette? I honestly cannot wait, and it's gonna be my first eyeshadow palette from Jeffree, so I'm excited. And now I'm gonna give a quick spritz of Max Fix Plus, and I'm gonna dip again in this blue, and hopefully it will give me more color with the wet brush. And yes, with the wet brush it's quite intense. But now I don't know if I'm gonna be able to blend this. Oh, choices. So again, I'm gonna dip in the orangey and blue shade, and I'm gonna go and soften the edges. Okay, I'm a little bit annoyed about this blue because I'm going back and forth with pink, blue, and either I have soft edges or I have a color payoff because I cannot get both. When I had the nice soft edges, the color basically disappeared, it turned into purple. But when I wet the brush and give it more color, it was like this harsh blue line in the middle of my lid. And now I'm trying to blend this again, but it's turning to be a purple look, and I wanted to have this nice pink. So annoyed. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for now because I might cry. And I wanna try some other shades, so I'm gonna go for the lower lash line, and I'm gonna go with the orange at the end of the palette. It's not as intense as it is in the pan, but I'm sure with the wet brush it will give us more the color payoff. Now I'm gonna go for the yellow in my inner corner. Okay, this is nice. It's not like a neon yellow, but it's not like a mustard yellow either. I think it's a nice wearable yellow, as weird as it sounds, but you can definitely wear it. And with this little brush, I'm gonna dip into this wine shade over here, and I'm gonna place it on my lower lash line, just in outer corners. And now I'm gonna go back to this first orange and soften the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna do something that I don't know if it's gonna work or not. I'm gonna dip into those two first shades, and basically I'm gonna put them on half of my face to give me like something more interesting, more paradise looking. Now I think we need a little bit of the yellow in the middle of the face because now it's look a little bit flat. So I'm just gonna grab a big fluffy brush. Okay, that looks interesting. Now I'm gonna give it a quick spritz, and I'm gonna dip in the darkest shade in the palette, and I'm gonna place this in my outer corner. Okay, this shade, even with the wet brush, is not doing much for me. You really need to go hard on the pan to get a little bit of the color payoff. So this shade, it's a no for me. When you put a little bit more work to it, it looks very nice on the eye. It gives you this nice smoky purpley moment, especially with the old pinks that we put underneath. I'm not gonna put any highlight on because this eyeshadow moment on my cheeks is giving me life and I don't wanna ruin it. But I'm gonna do a watermelon braid. And I'm gonna do lashes off camera and be right back. I'm back. I did my lashes off camera. I used Inglot 13S, and for the lips I used Lime Crime Wet Cherry in Cherry Slime. This lovely like a yellow green iridescent moment. So my final thoughts about this palette. Well, I love the packaging. Well, maybe not even the packaging, but the design on the packaging. And I love the color story. I live for the bold rainbow colors. And I think we all should incorporate more color in our lives. If you are afraid of doing this bold rainbow look, you can always go for just a one shade and do it as a pop of color in a corner or whatever place you want to put it. So I'm living for the color story, definitely. As far as the pigmentation goes, well, I'm not disappointed. Like, those are, again, 16 pounds eyeshadow. So, are those the best on the market? Definitely no. Are those the best for that price? Maybe. Definitely maybe, probably even. I love that they are buildable, so I could use those on my cheeks, but when I needed more intensity, I could build them, use them with a wet brush, and they perform quite nicely, although I'm a little bit disappointed with the blendability because I was going for this purple, pink, blue, pink, purple moment, and we basically end up with a purple eye with a little bit blue in the middle because all the hues of pinks and the orange like melted together, and there was nothing I could do to fix this. But nevertheless, I'm happy with the look that we created, although it's not the look that I was going for, but it still gives me this paradise moment, so I can relax, eat some watermelon, and the only thing missing is a palm tree and a fan. To sum up everything, I guess what I'm trying to say is, although it's not the best eyeshadow palette in my collection, it's one of the cheapest and it's totally worth the price. So if you don't have any of those bright rainbow colors, I would definitely recommend for you to grab it, and you can create something crazy for the summer or use it one of those eyeshadows just for like a pop of color. And I think that it has. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please leave me a comment, click the subscribe button, give me thumbs up, show me some love, show me some support. It will literally mean a word to me. And see you on the next one. Bye!